Peace, party people. Welcome to the podcast where we intend to make the love for hip hop great again, celebrate the power and unity of hip hop. I'm your host, Mark the Artist Self, here again, back with another quick spill, man. It's Wednesday and it's a lot to talk about, but I want to talk about the J.Cole album that dropped Friday. That's what I'm here to do. But before we get all into that, what I need y'all to do, hit that subscribe button, man. If you like the content that I've been giving you and you want more of it, please hit that subscribe button, man. Like, comment, share, spread it around. Let's continue to grow. All right. I appreciate you. Let's go. So, also. Yeah. Y'all know I got to send the plug out. You know I got to get busy. Right here. Peace Party people. Hoodie season. It's still going on. It's still cold out there. Today is kind of cool, but it's still, you get one. Support your brother, man, for real, all right? Y'all know what time it is. Hoodie season, Peace Party people. Got them in black and gray, all right? I'll holler at you. Yeah, so let's get to this, man. J. Cole dropped Friday, The Fall Off. Now, listen. You can have any opinion you want about J. Cole and the way he handled the beef with Drake and Kendrick. Whatever. You can, whatever your personal opinion is about him not going forth, him coming back, deleting the track, apologizing, and falling back. That's cool. You can have an opinion on that. That's cool. Me personally, man, I love hip hop. I know the essence of hip hop. I know that when someone calls you out, without a doubt, you got to show out. I know this. But at this age, man, a lot of times, some beef, it isn't worth all the hype, So I've heard many stories about how Top Dog reached out to him. That's the what is it, TDE? That's they're affiliated with Kendrick. I heard they reached out to Jay and asked him, hey, look here, man, whatever. This ain't about you, it's about Drake. It's gonna get real ugly. Okay. I don't know to be true. That's what I heard. I also know that Cole said it didn't feel right. So he kind of was pumped up by his fans and other fans, just let's get him. It's sparring time. Get your pen out, get going. And we as a society, man, we love that. We love that blood sport. We love that Coliseum. That sitting there watching two great individuals go back and forth. Boxing, football, basketball, MCing, DJing, whatever it is. Just breakdancing, whatever it was, dancing. Period. Whatever it was, just go. And he didn't go. He fell back, and it didn't sit well with a lot of people in the hip hop community, a lot of veterans, a lot of journalists, a lot of hip hop column writers or whatever, and more importantly, the fans. It didn't sit well with them. But me, I didn't dig it at first, but once I heard his reasoning, saying it didn't feel good, it wasn't good for his soul, his spirit. That's that man. Who am I to tell him to go to war? That's that man, And as a father, a husband, a son, and I like to consider myself a good friend, to people. But if it don't feel right, don't do it. That's what it is, man. If it don't feel right, let that be a lesson to all y'all out there. If it don't feel right, don't push the issue. It's okay. You see, because he lives to rhyme another day. So you can say what you want to say about him not going all in during that battle. He shouldn't be on this album. Talk about how great he is. He got the #1 spot. It's cool. If you close your eyes and open your ears and take his name off the track, it's not J. Cole. Just listen bar for bar. You cannot tell me that brother can't can't rhyme. You can't tell me that. The dude is nice, and he's always been nice. To some of y'all, he may be boring. I get it. But that's my spiel on that. But look, man, J. Cole, the album, it's like watching LeBron in year 21, and he come out there and he dropped 40 points. No warm-ups, no flashy dunks, no trend chasing. None of that stuff. Just pure fundamentals. Court vision, muscle memory. And let's be real. Everybody in the league know he's great. But it's him. It's him reminding y'all, I'm still here. And that's how I look at this album. He's just letting you know he's still here. You can have your opinion about the battle, his apology or whatever the case may be. That's cool. But make no mistakes about it. He can give you 40. You know what I'm saying? Man, J. Cole is not rapping to prove he can outrun the game. He don't have that. That's not what I'm getting from this album. It's like he's rhyming to prove that he understands that better than anybody else. Like, for real. I'm getting in this booth and I'm going crazy because I know I can. You know what I'm saying? Every bar feels like experience talking, no filters, no gimmicks. It's just grown man hip hop. I mean, it's seasoned. It's intentional. It's surgically done. Come on, man. He's like, and I'm not taking nothing away from none of the MCs. I'm not a Kendrick fan, but I respect Kendrick, and he is very talented. I'm not a Drake fan, but he's very talented. Very talented. And this album, it gave me everything I thought it was going to give me from J. Cole. It didn't send me to the moon. I think it's well balanced. And I think it's, for my opinion, I believe this is an album for Fayetteville, for North Carolina. So, this is an album for where he's from, and I can respect that. It didn't make me, like I said, it didn't send me to the moon. I wasn't like over, like, oh my God, I can't. But it's a true J. Cole album. He's rhyming. He's rhyming. And, I got a list, man, of the top 5 songs since it dropped last Friday. I did a list for self, my personal top 5 songs off the album. And then I got a couple honorable mentions. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And I'm still listening to it. Yeah. So I'm gonna start from the bottom to the top. Let's go. So my first joint. Well, no. My fault. Yeah, we're gonna start from the bottom to the top. My last joint going to the top. My 5th track would be Man Up Above. Man Up Above. That's a joint where he sampled the Never Would Have Made It, and then he's rhyming his ass off on that joint. So that's crazy. I like that joint, but compared to the other 4, I have it at 5. So my 4th track would be Who the F Is You? Okay, Who the F Is You? Y'all know what it is. Straight rhyming on that joint, crazy. It gives me a 90s feel, Number 3, The Villas, featuring Erykah Badu on the singing, on the hook. Took a little bit of the hook from Outkast. Me and you and you could. Yeah, that joint. So he kills that. Lyrically, he is spitting. And I give that one the thumbs up also because of the track. The track is crazy. It's very nostalgic. It's the sample from Mobb Deep used it with Coogee Rap, the realest, but the original track, um, I'll save that for another. I'll save that for another episode when we get into the wax and beats, man, where the original track comes from. Yeah, but it's dope. And number two, I just love the way he rhyming on this joint. This joint is crazy. Um, Poor Thing. Poor Thing is it's one of my favorites. It's definitely number two for me right now. And number one, drum roll. Brrr. Safety. Safety is is him just not letting you forget that I still do this. It's a song where his sounds like a childhood friend who chose a different path, and Cole went to school, got on, and became who he is, and this young man went the other route, and he reaches out to Cole from time to time, leaving him messages about what's going on in the Ville and his status in life, and understanding that you know he knows the that Jay is busy. I know you don't have time to reach back and holler at me, man, but just letting you know, just doesn't change the bond. I still love you, and I'm still here. Holler at me when you can, and and trust me, I understand that also on another level with certain people in my life that I know that I reach out to, and they get back to me when they can or whatever. Busy, so you have to understand that everybody got something going on. So Safety is my number one song off the album as of today. It is that joint. And then um the other day I heard it being played in the house, and my son was listening to it, my youngest, and he was like, "Yo, Pop, I like this joint. It's just my favorite joint. Just one of my favorite joints on the album." So that solidified it for me anyway. I was like, "Oh, okay, you know something." You know what I'm saying? But I ain't surprised. It's my son. So yeah, so J. Cole's new album, The Fall Off, it gives you a little bit of everything about North Carolina, where he's from, Fayetteville, North Carolina. And then check this out. Last couple of days, from what I'm hearing, what I'm reading, J. Cole hops in a Civic and he's going around North Carolina to some of the colleges and getting on campus, and he's handing out CDs and vinyl. He's doing this thing. He's taking it back to the essence. He's hand to hand out the trunk, baby. The man of the people, the people's champ. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. I think that is so dope, man. But let me my honorable mentions. My apologies. So we went Man Up Above, Who the F Is You, The Villas, Poor Thing, and Safety. So those are my favorite songs backwards to the top. You know what I mean? I should have did it 1 through 5, but y'all know what I mean. So my honorable mention is Love Her Again. That was okay. That was a tribute to Common's I Love Her. That was cool how he incorporated the sample of Common, and he's telling the story of how he fell in love with hip hop, and he chased her, and that was cool. Legacy is dope. And Lonely at the Top. That's pretty dope too. But yeah, so him keeping the essence of his the journey of, hey, look, man, this is what we used to do, going out to the college campuses and passing out his CD, his vinyl. I don't know if the brother had tapes, but I did see pictures of him with the vinyl and the CDs in the back of trunks on X, and he was out there, man, at the HBCUs down in North Carolina, and those young people out there, they were great. They were happy to see the brother J. Cole. So for all y'all, or for all those who say that he ain't nice and he shouldn't apologize and this, that, and the third. Hey, look, man, you're gonna have a million that love you and you got a million that don't love you. That's just what it is, man. And I dig J. Cole. I'm a fan. I became a fan in like 2014 or 15. My son, my middle son, we went to a concert, and I told my son that day, I said, "Oh, he got a fan." That was something to see. So, been a fan since then. Um, for me, man, the fall off. It's not about J. Cole losing his spot. It's basically it's just letting y'all know, man. I've earned my spot. I've earned my spot. I don't look at this as a victory lap. I don't look at this as a I'm out of here. I know I've heard rumors of him. This will be the last album, whatever the case may be. But I don't look at this as a victory lap or like Um, there was some songs up there that I could have did without. So but nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? There may be a handful of perfect albums, and again, music is subjective. So yeah. Um, Scale to 1 to 10. Earlier today, I probably would have told you a 5, but listening to it more and more and more, I can give it a 7. I can give it a 7, and it hasn't been a week yet, so we'll check back in and see how heavy it is in your rotation, and where I have it at. Whole lot of stuff been going on, man. So I know I said I wasn't going to do a whole lot of talking about sports and all that stuff, but shout out to the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl winners. Shout out to all the Latinos for what their man did, Bad Bunny, So it was cool. I didn't have a problem with the Super Bowl halftime, man. I ain't never really had a problem with nobody performing at the Super Bowl, because the majority of the time, it is what it is. I'm up grabbing something to eat, come back, watch it. So it doesn't matter to me, man. All the symbolic messages and things like that, I leave that to the people that really study that thing, man. I thought the halftime show was okay. I don't have a problem with Bad Bunny. I didn't know not one word he was saying, but I do know that Puerto Rico, ow, is definitely in the house. And shout out to my man Joe Easy. You already know what time it is. Puerto Rico, ho! So yeah, man. Shout out to Bad Bunny, man. Keep getting yours, Playboy. Um, so yeah, that's my quick spiel, man. And it's love over here for J. Cole. And looking forward to seeing what we got coming up next, man. So if you can just remember that music is subjective, and if you don't like it, you don't have to get on Twitter and Instagram and bash the album, bash the person. If you don't like it, just move on. It's just as simple as that. And you'll be all right. You'll be fine. So yeah, man. It's what it is. So we're gonna wrap this thing up. Um and yeah, so if you don't, or if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do your boy a favor. Subscribe. We're gonna keep this thing coming, man. Y'all still don't forget. Holla at me and get one of these. I still got plenty of them, okay? Come on, get with me. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not done yourself a favor, do it. Go and listen to J. Cole's album, man, The Fall Off. Cost you nothing. Hip hop, whatever you're doing, do it well. The community is watching. Peace.